Saturday afternoon. I hope you're all ready for some great action. There's a good field of cars in the pits. And, of course, the Whelen All-American Racing Series is part of our show tonight. And we certainly hope that you'll see some great racing. New faces are in all the fields, and that should make for an interesting round of competition. Daniel Starkweather of Marlborough, New Hampshire. The first of two lightning stock qualifiers, 8 laps. Here they come. Dead even to the turn. Who's got the edge down to the low side? Silvernail takes him down the backstretch. Whipple tries to squeeze in the middle. It's going to be a little bit tight, but he gets through there okay, makes it too wide off the turn. Silvernail leads the way. Whipple to the outside, Whelen up the inside for third. Fourth runs is LeBlanc, then Fusil and Starkweather. Richard Whipple turns up the wick on the outside, runs the high side, lifts the left rear, and takes the lead. Whipple and Whelen now around Silvernail. LeBlanc coming on strong. Richard Whipple got a victory first time last year, and he says he's going to do it again this year. Could be tonight. Whelen looks low, gets a little loose, brings it back, drives his Honda down to the inside. Off turn 4, they run side by side. Whipple holds on to the lead at the halfway mark. It's Whipple, Whelen, LeBlanc, Silvernail, Fusil, and Starkweather. Whipple starting to get a little bit more going. Oh, look out, contact. LeBlanc gets into the side of Whelen. Whelen fights it back and holds on. And LeBlanc has to lift and fall back. Everybody trying hard to run down your leader, Richard Whipple. 2 to go in this first qualifier, and there goes the 57. Although he's still running, but I don't think it's going to run very long. White flag is out for Whipple. The 57 still hanging in there. Maybe that was tire smoke, but it doesn't smell like it. Whipple, LeBlanc. Here comes Starkweather moving into 4th on the outside. Checkered flag comes out. Richard Whipple takes the win. Pat Whelen survives a smoker to take 2nd. 3rd goes to LeBlanc. Starkweather rolls into 4th. Silvernail slips to 5th, and Fusil rounds out the field. Here they come, 2nd. Lightning stock heat. Crystallitis took to win the last race of the season this year, and he's hoping to get back to victory lane before this year's over. Tim Paquette trying to dive into the corner, gets it a little bit loose in front of Littlewood. Stebbins just steady on the wheel, stays on the outside as Paquette fights the wheel. Stebbins in the 10, Paquette the 93, both behind the 28 of Crystallitis. Littlewood running 4th, and Hillary sitting in the 5th spot. Stebbins challenges Crystallitis for the lead here in lap 3 off the corner. He'll take it over. Stebbins stretches him out. Crystallitis still 2nd. Paquette coming up to challenge. Halfway, Paquette getting it to handle a little bit for him. Goes into 2nd. Crystallitis 3rd. Littlewood up to 4th. And then Hillary had 1. Stebbins, Paquette. Littlewood now sees some daylight in turn 3. Powers it down to the bottom of the racetrack, and he'll take over the 3rd spot as Crystallitis, who ran strong to start, starts to fade slightly. Hillary in a car that is not racing on their racing tires. She's running on the regular street tires. 2 laps to go. And as a matter of fact, so is Crystallitis. They have the option of running the street tire or the takeoff racing tire. And I think in the long run, the racing tire prevails. Stebbins, Paquette, and Littlewood. Crystallitis, and then the 88 for Renault. Checkered flag. Stebbins, Paquette, Littlewood, then Crystallitis. Picking up the pace. Here's the green. McKnight gets the jump. Susie tried to pop out and go around, but didn't find the room. Comes up to challenge Solomon Bro. McKnight, Bro with a little chrome horn in turn 4. Still McKnight, Bro, and Susie. Pearl and Littlewood. Bro gets a little bit loose, opens up the outside. Here comes Susie, cranking it up. Susie looking to go to the front. McKnight, Susie, and Bro. Pearl and Littlewood. Alexander Pearl did battle with Cole Littlewood's brother Justin last year in the Young Guns. Cole was running in the Super Stocks, which he still does at Claremont. On the outside at the halfway point, Susie picks up the lead over McKnight. Bro's second, going third now. Pearl and Littlewood fighting for the 4th and 5th spots. Susie's got it cranking. Bro thinks he has more car than McKnight, but McKnight has more experience, and that's probably why he's holding the inside. 2 laps to go. Solomon's got to get the Mustang up there. Cole Littlewood trying to find some daylight inside Pearl, but he can't get there. We've got a white flag in the air. Susie, McKnight, Bro, Pearl, and Littlewood. Bumper thumping going on. Something wrong with Pearl's car. The tone of the engine changed, and Pearl pulls out. Here's Solomon Bro coming down to the line. The fight for second spot. It'll be McKnight by a bumper. Bro third, Littlewood fourth, with Alexander Pearl in the pits. Here they come. 8 laps. Winding up on the outside. And full speed when he hits the stripe, Matt Kimball. Pomasco gets to the outside for second. Mikey McGoldrick third. Julia coming up the outside in the Mercury for 4th. 5th is Marsh. 6th is the 2 for Jackman. Whoa, hang on. A little bit on the sideways side there. Matt Kimball and Eric Pomasco, Julia Raymond, Mikey McGoldrick, and Ethan Marsh. Julia beginning to close the margin. She did this a lot last year. Got into some good battles coming from mid-pack and closing down at the end of the race, whether it's a qualifier or the main event. Halfway, Matt Kimball, Eric Pomasco, Julia Raymond, Mikey McGoldrick, Ethan Marsh, and Chris Jackman. Three to go. Mikey McGoldrick had his struggles with that car last year. It's coming around a little bit better this year, but still has a ways to go. 2 laps left. Kimball, Pomasco, and a closing Raymond. McGoldrick and Marsh trying to give chase. Have their own private battle going on. White flag is out. 1 to go. Kimball, Pomasco, Raymond. Checkered flag coming up. The leaders off turn 4. It's going to go to Matt Kimball, Eric Pomasco, Julia Raymond, McGoldrick, and Marsh next with Jackman. Here they come. Here they've got a green. Nancy and Dwayne. Dwayne, longtime Truck Series driver here. Came in with a late model last year. Finds a way to the outside. Fournier gets in trouble down inside of turn 3, and Griffin gets to the outside. Fournier, former mini stock and modified driver. Here's Hager. Hager said they were pretty good last week and went home and tweaked the car some and hope to be even better this week. And it looks like they're all slipping and sliding a little bit coming off of 4. See if Hager's a little more stable this time. Nancy's good. Dennis has to fight the wheel a bit. Halfway this time, Robert Hager, Nancy Muni, Dennis Stange, and Rich Fournier, Alan Griffith, and Dwayne Knoll. All getting set for their 25-lap main event just a little bit later on. Whoa, Griffith, 360 in turn 4. He hasn't figured that one out yet. Still able to keep it running, no caution. 2 laps left, and Alan's going to have to hustle to catch Dwayne. Hager by a half a straightaway on Nancy Muni, Dennis Stange, and Rich Fournier. Then it's back a half a straightaway to Knoll. White flag out. And then Alan Griffin. He'll have to tighten that car up a little bit before tonight's main event. And here comes Hager to pick up the qualifying win. Coast to the finish. Muni, Stange, and Fournier, followed by Knoll and Griffin. Round 2, Super Stocks, another 8 laps. Here they come. A little smoke puff in there from Tyler. Could be just a tire rub. We'll wait and see. Meanwhile, on the outside, Monahan turns it up. Tyler Lescord's got something going on under the hood. Here's Curtis trying to make the pass. Although it doesn't look like it's under the hood. Could be, as we said, a tire rub. We'll find out. He's got to look at the gauges and know something's going on. Monahan, Curtis, Lescord, and Leary with Beck. Leary sees some daylight. On the backstretch. At the halfway mark, it's Leary moving into third. It's Monahan, Curtis, and Leary now. Lescord and Beck. Beck getting a face full of smoke from whatever the problem is, and it looks like Tyler's discovered it, and now he's lifted and pulled to the high side with 3 laps to go. Tyler Leary, I think they got on the radio and said, "You better get that in here, son." Leary maintains third. 2 laps to go for Monahan, Curtis, Leary, and Beck. White flag in the air last time around. Monahan stretching it out. The die is cast. This is the finish. Monahan, Curtis, Leary, your top 3 with Beck 4. And Lescord credited with 5 if he can get repaired and make it back out. And that'll be the end of the Superstock qualifying. In the RB Enterprises Mustang. Here they come. TJ Blow to the outside, down the backstretch. Blow with Barton, Johnson and Carzello, Kimball and The 0-2 for Rollins. Then it's Les and Leclerc. Johnson into third now. Kimball down the inside. Rides the white line to take third at the line. Bumps harden a little bit. Carzello coming after him. TJ Blow, Nate Johnson, Bill Kimball. Carzello, Barden Rollins. Pulling it out in the 84, it's Eric Leclerc. Halfway now. Kimball coming on strong. Both he and Johnson fighting turn 4 today. Bill Kimball cranks it up. Johnson shuts the door. Carzello sitting in fourth. Bill Kimball trying one more time, goes to the inside of Johnson, can't make the move. 2 laps left. Now Johnson goes wide. Kimball gets the daylight. Drives the 43 into second spot in turn 2. Kimball now has a lap and a quarter to run down the 15. Turning up the wick, trying to run as hard as he can. Gets a good bite off of turn 2. But the checkered flag is coming out. TJ Blow is going to take the win. Bill Kimball second, Johnson third, Carzello fourth, Rollins fifth, then Barden and Les dropping out, Eric Leclerc. Whelen All-American Racing Series feature, here they come. Green is out, Kimmy gets the jump on the outside. Takes the 99 into turn 2 on the high side. Roby right there with her. Ben Byrne in hard. Can Kim hold on? Off the corner she comes. She's got the lead. Roby second, Byrne third. Fourth belongs to Jarvin Paw. Cameron in fifth. Then it's Chamberlain, Flannery, and Hurt with a problem in his car, not sounding good. Frank Hurt may be pulling the 20 into the infield shortly, or into the pits. Kim Rivette, Ben Byrne coming on strong for second. Little contact, 25 and 22. Holding on for third, Jarvin Paw. Roby back to fourth. Fifth right now, Cameron Sontag. Chamberlain sixth with Flannery. We're halfway. Kim Rivette, Ben Byrne. Rivette and Byrne with Jarvin Paw. Roby trailing. Kimmy a little high. Byrne looks inside. Contact. Byrne takes her around. And she'll bring that to a stop and bring out the caution. And I've got a feeling Ben Byrne may be... Here they come. Restart. Lap 5. Green is out. Tyler Jarvin-Paw gets a good run down into turn 2 on the outside. Roby. Here comes Ben Byrne and Kim. This time, Cameron Sontag drives underneath for second. Roby third. Rivette fourth. Fifth is Byrne. Top 6 qualify for the main. 2 to go. Jarvin-Paw, Sontag, Roby, Rivette, and Byrne. Flannery and Chamberlain. Kimmy thought about driving in hard with the left. Look out, something broke on Kim's car. Right up, left front comes apart and drives up the banking into the side of Ben Byrne, and that will bring out the second caution. Now we're ready to go. Tyler Jarvin-Paw and Cameron Sontag on the gas. Here they come. Cameron takes a wide swing off of 4. May not have helped him very much. Jarvin-Paw with the lead. Now we have a lap to go. Jarvin-Paw, Sontag, Roby, and Chamberlain. Flannery pulls it off suddenly right to the infield. Going to be some frantic work in the pits between now and the feature. Checkered flag, Jarvin-Paw, Sontag, Roby, and Chamberlain.
How they qualify in their heats will dictate how they start in the feature event tonight. History in the making tonight. as Matt Hirschman gets the green flag on the inside lane of the racetrack in heat race number 1. A 12-lap affair is underway. So Hirschman to the race lead. It's Kirk Alexander fighting for the runner-up spot as Les Hinckley works down to the inside, takes over the spot. Les Hinckley in that 0, number 6, powering his way to the runner-up spot. Trouble deeper in the field. John Kay is out of shape midway down the back straightaway. McKennedy got into him, and John Kay is in trouble in that 48. Kay is slipped back to 5th, but keep an eye on that white number 16. Two-time winner 1 night ago at the Stafford Motor Speedway in Rowan Pennock. And Pennock is on the move, looking high in turn 2. Cruising down the back straightaway. Pennock again looking outside of Alexander. 4 laps complete, and it's Matt Hirschman at the point. 3 car lengths the advantage for Hirschman. Back to Hinckley. Eye that battle for 3rd. The kid from New Egypt, New Jersey. This is Rowan Pennock. Pennock digging down in the inside lane of the racetrack. Draws even with Alexander at the exit of turn number 2. It's a dead heat for the 3rd position, and now it's Pennock. Pennock to settle into the 3rd spot. So Rowan Pennock is on the move. Up to 3rd, 4th now. Settling in is Kirk Alexander. John McKennedy into that 5th position, a struggling John Kay. And Andy Jankowic running back in the 7th position with Carl Fredrickson bringing up the field. Keep an eye up front. 4 circuits to remaining in this qualifying heat race number 1. And Matt Hirschman's got a mirror full of Les Hinckley. Hinckley bearing down on the race leader, Matt Hirschman, only a couple of car lengths behind as they feather the throttle coming up off the corner. A lot of stick in these American Racer tires tonight. 2 laps to go when they come up to the stripe this time. And Matt Hirschman is firmly in command of qualifying heat race number 1. Hirschman now extending that advantage. White flag is out, and Matt Hirschman out in front. Hinckley trying to track him down to the runner-up spot, and then it's Rowan Pennock. Pennock to come across the line. Checkered flag is out, and heat race number 1 is in the books, and it's going to be Matt Hirschman, the kid from Northampton, Pennsylvania. Hirschman the winner in heat race number 1. Green flag laps of the Winchester 200. Stepping sideways on the opening start, it's Todd Patnode. Ryan Priest dives to the front, runs a high lane through turns 1 and 2, and it's Ryan Priest to lead the charge down the back straightaway on the opening circuit. Into the 2nd position, it's Jeff Gallup. Gallup running wheel to wheel with Todd Patnode, and Gallup is able to sneak the nose out in front, but Patnode uses momentum. Outside the advantage here for Patnode. High, wide, and handsome for the driver out of Swansea, New Hampshire in that number 24. But he opens up the inside lane. Here comes Chris Pasteryak. Pasteryak, the winner of the opener here of the Modified Racing Series just a few weeks ago. Settling into that 3rd position. Pasteryak on the move. He now takes over 3rd. And Todd Patnode from 2nd to 4th in just 3 circuits of racing on this American Racer tire. Car number 16, Anthony Cecily settling in to the 5th position, and Richard Savory. Savory holding on to 6th. Closes in on the top 5 car of Cecily. Keep an eye on the 15 though. Here comes Pasteryak, dive bomb move to the inside, and a bit of contact, slides up the racetrack, making contact with Jeff Gallup. The 2 rubbing Nerf bars through the corner, and again Pasteryak up the hill. Here comes Patnode. Patnode wants some of that racing room to the inside lane, and he takes advantage as he looks bottom. Patnode digging down to the inside lane, but Gallup using momentum on the high groove to take advantage here. Patnode gives it some more wheel to the bottom. Using the apron in that number 24 to cut that car hard to the left, and they are neck and neck in the battle for the 3rd spot. Out in front though, it is Ryan Priest. Looks back, he sees Chris Pasteryak starting to close in. But keep an eye on that third place battle here. It's Todd Patnode working the inside. Outside, it's Jeff Gallup. Straight even across through turns 3 and 4 with 2 circuits remaining in this second qualifying heat. Chris Pastriak showing he has come to play for keeps tonight. Contact deeper in the field as Gallup got into the back bumper of Patnode. They'll see the checkered flag this time by, and it is going to be Ryan Priest who comes across the line, the winner. Ryan Priest the winner, and how about that? Chris Pastriak going after it. Pastriak showing in qualifying early here tonight that he is playing the field, rolling down to the line. Green flag displayed from atop the flag stand, and here comes Scotty Mack. Mack running tough with Eric Goodale to the high lane of the racetrack as they dive back down into the corner. Goodale drives it in deep, walks up the racetrack, but Scotty Mack is able to take over the race lead as they get back down into turn number 1. McDonald peeks the nose down to the inside of the entrance of turn number 3. Gives it plenty of brake, does Eric Goodale, and he takes over the top position. Trouble deeper in the field as Mike Holdridge got into the back bumper of Calvin Carroll. Everybody's able to continue on, but they lost a lot of ground among the top 4. And here comes Goodale back to the line. 3 laps complete, and Eric Goodale is out in front. Goodale, the race leader, then Scotty McMichael running in the second spot. TJ Blow holds on to third, and Josh King, the first time that we have seen this car on track in 5 seasons, finished it special just for this race. Eric Goodale paces the field. Smooth and steady at the front. Things begin to intensify, though, in the battle for that second position. Looking high, TJ Blow. McMichael protecting that inside lane. And it's Blow right to the back bumper. Almost close enough to touch in turns 3 and 4 this time. And it's McMichael holding on for now. They will come to the line this time by. It'll be 4 laps to go. 4 circuits remaining at qualifying for the Winchester 200. Goodale has changed his line at the front of the field. He's running the bottom now. The first few laps he ran the top side of the racetrack. He's feeling things out to the inside lane. But Goodale's got it figured out now. Opening up the advantage. The driver out of Riverhead, New York, will see 2 circuits remaining at the line this time by, and Eric Goodale is firmly in command of qualifying heat number 2. McMichael able to hold on to that runner-up position just a little bit longer. TJ Blow back to third, and then it's Josh King. As they rumble down the back straightaway here on the final circuit. Diving down into the corner, Eric Goodale will see the checkered flag this time by, and that puts the record books on qualifying heat race number 3. So Eric Goodale out of Riverhead, New York, the winner. Goodale takes heat race number 3 in qualifying for the Winchester 200.